Hey guys, it's Dane here, back again with another video. Again, this one just going down the list that we did from the previous sub-a-thon giveaway stuff that we did. Hit a lot of sub goals, give away a lot of reviews. So welcome to the fifth one, I think, of the review giveaway that we are doing. So we have, today we have Austonnn, won one of the accounts. Before we delve deeper into the account, just remember, as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps support the channel. As always, if you aren't part of the Discord, if you have any questions, reach out in the comments below or join the Discord link in the description. And as well, if you're in chat, thanks, Peg, for the Discord alert. There is the link to join the Discord if you aren't already. Anyways, let's head into it. Austonnn. So it looks like this character, this account is in World 6 at League Spirits. So we already know generally what your account needs. You need to focus on skilling efficiency. You're at League Spirits. You are able to do and progress the Sussy Gene quest. What I recommend is trying to complete that, get the stamps that you're missing from Sussy Gene, and then finish summoning. What I really recommend going back and trying to finish skilling efficiency. You're trying to get as much skilling efficiency as you can, get high prints. Your goal really is to try to get close to 1 billion oak log and copper as you can. At that point, you should have enough atom generation to really progress Atom Collider, specifically the boron bubble. Get this to level 20 is a really, really important goal. Because it not only allows you to progress skilling efficiency, but also allows you to progress damage eventually once you push past League Spirits. Skilling efficiency is king this early in the game, getting high atom generation, cycling the boron atom costs into upgrading skilling efficiency in Alchemy. So let's talk about Alchemy, what you need to do. Get Warrior's Rule, Archer Bust, or Mage's Best. All of these three bubbles get them to level 450. Getting them to 450 is going to allow you to get really high, the 90% capacity for the multiplier bubble to affect your other skills your other bubbles skilling efficiency. So the Mage's Best, for example, is going to multiply Hocus Chopus, Laaarrrryy Tools, Tree Sleeper, and not Severe Purple, but Tree Sleeper. These ones will give you a ton of chopping efficiency. Specifically, Hocus Chopus is going to give you a ton of chopping efficiency. You also want to try to upgrade Hocus Chopus. It's one of the earlier bubbles, which means it has low resource costs, and the atom cost is going to be low. Trying to get Larry to 100. Okay, yeah, I can see that. That's good. If you, trying to, I mean, this bubble does cost a decent amount, so it's, I mean, you don't really have a lot of atoms to support upgrading this necessarily, but you have atoms to really upgrade Mage's Best, for example. So trying to upgrade Mage's Best is going to be more of a priority than upgrading Larry right now, because the idea is you want to get more skilling efficiency. Larry doesn't necessarily impact your skilling efficiency. It's a good bubble to upgrade, don't get me wrong. You eventually want to get this to level 501 for the 100% guaranteed chance. But more importantly, try to get Mage's Best, for example, to like level 300 to 350. This is going to multiply Hocus Chopus. And then what you want to do after that is try to use nails and try to get this through the use of bargain tags to 100 million resource cost. Spend your atoms here so you can directly upgrade chopping efficiency. Once you upgrade this bubble, the bonus you see here is going to get multiplied by Mage's Best. It's also going to get multiplied by Severe Purple. And that is going to give you a shit ton of chopping efficiency to get you higher prints. At that point, you reprint, get higher oak logs. This is going to give you a ton of atom generation to upgrade boron. And then you can start upgrading things like, you can start upgrading Laaarrrryy Tools because you'll have more atoms. You can support the atom cost on Laaarrrryy Tools. Start upgrading Larry with atoms because you can support its atom cost every single day. And then the goal is eventually to progress to upgrading Severe Purple and Tree Sleeper with atom generation. Yeah. Cool. All right. Stamps. Not terrible. I like to see this is dark green. You're doing good here. If you have money, I don't think you have the money. Actually, you do. So you do have money to upgrade these stamps, for example. I would recommend upgrading things like Cool Diggy Stamp, Swag Swiggy Stamp, Pickaxe Stamp, and Hatchet Stamp. These give you base efficiency, which scales a lot with the scaling efficiency you get from the from just generally all over your account. It's going to help you get more prints. Another way while you're doing Alchemy to scale the scaling efficiency that you get. So don't forget that these exist. You can you have the money to support upgrading this, especially Cool Diggy Stamp, for example. Just overall, oh, you're at 8K now. Perfect. I was going to say, try to get this 7,500. You're already at 8K. good. Eventually, you want to get to 10,000 so you can guarantee a gilded stamp every single day. Just to give you an idea of what stamps you should be upgrading, Matty Bag stamp, upgrading Chopping Bag, the Little Mining Bag, the other bags you see here, upgrading Mason Jar, upgrading Crystalline, upgrading Multi-Tool, upgrading Ladle Stamp, that kind of stuff is really, really important. Yeah. Okay, vials. So you have the mining and chopping ones to 13. You can try to get the Mesquisnos and this up to higher levels. Mesquisnos, you may be able to soon get this to 13. This obviously is less important. It's going to provide you less atom generation, so I'd recommend focusing on mining efficiency more. But vials, not something necessarily you want to hard focus on right now. Just unlocking them is what you want to do. Eventually, when you have higher skill efficiency, you can go back, get prints on some of the skilling efficiency ones and get those to 13. The 13 vial grind is important. You eventually want to do that, but right now your skilling efficiency isn't high enough to really support getting some of these vials to 13. I think you need to focus more on atom generation right now. And sigils, these become a lot easier and faster later in the game. I'd say it's okay for you to put your characters on sigil. Just remember, when you're cranium cooking on Bubo, put your characters on liquid, because that reminds me I need to put my characters back on sigils while I'm doing this. I do recommend trying to get your characters on liquid when you are cranium cooking on Bubo, just because cranium cooking stops sigil progress, and you just don't want to stop your sigil progress at this point, because every single little bit matters for you right now. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about... Talked a lot about this. You may want to try to get your green... You may want to try to max this out just to get the extra few points you can get during tower defense and reconsider doing worship. Overall, you're actually decent in tower defense right now. You just got to leak, so you may want to do the breezy battle if you haven't already. Just unlocking that, getting the extra souls and extra progress in tower defense is going to give you more damage, Jade Coin, Essence Gen, Sailing Speed, Farming Speed, Cooking Speed, that kind of stuff. So just progressing this tower defense is going to help you just a little bit with your account progress. But overall charge, or whether your character's worship levels are evenly distributed, so I like to see this. As always, at any point in the game, progressing your stamps, or rather progressing your tools at any point is advisable. Overall, your tool levels and equipment is looking relatively low. You may want to do a pass on your characters and get them up to like bare minimum, like Void Gear. Void Gear, Luster onwards is going to help with your skilling efficiency and overall damage. Getting your characters into Magma Gear eventually is the goal. It has a high resource cost, yes, but it does provide you a ton of damage and skilling efficiency as well, which eventually, you want to cycle into pushing the world, but also helps with your prints. Also, just higher tools gives you more skilling efficiency, gives you higher prints. Okay, you have Choco Chip. It's good to see. Yeah, just getting more statues if you can to Onyx. Actually, I wouldn't... yeah, just getting more statues to Onyx that you can is going to help with your character's account progress, because you can cycle more statues, things like the Mining Power statue or the Chopping Power, back into more returns when you do that. But I think you're... Yeah, I don't think you actively want to grind the mining or chopping statues necessarily right now. I think what you should do with Choco Chip is probably doing the sailing grind, actually getting the hamster gummies. I see some of your characters don't even have them. What I really recommend is trying to gold food farm in World 5. Try to get more of these hamsters. And your beanstalk, you don't even have a stack on the beanstalk. Try to get a stack on the beanstalk on your character. Get a stack, the 10k first on the beanstalk, so you have flat chance on all of your characters. Then get a stack of like 200, 300 on all of your characters. Every single character should have a minimum 200 stack. And then, once you push past Leak Spirits, once you finish Boron upgrading, once you get some more damage, then you can try to go back to World 5, get the 100k stack for the grilled cheese sandwiches, as well as the 100k for the hamster gummies. That'll help a ton. That'll help with a ton with sailing specifically, and imagine you're kind of stuck or very slow in progression-wise. I mean, you have a lot of stuff here that's not yet at Eldritch. Getting the AFK gain from the 10k stack on the Beanstalk is going to help a ton with that. So that 10k stack is really, really important for you right now because you're missing out on the damage bonus from Crystal Stake. You're also missing out on some skill efficiency. Again, this is going to help with prints on the Frost Relic here. Really, really, really important that you do this. Try to get this up here. Chilled Yarn is going to help a little bit as well because you get the base stats, which is going to scale with all stat percent. Trying to get this to Eldritch is going to be good for your sigil bonus as well. Yeah. Eventually, once you get Frost Relic, Chilled Yarn, Crystal Stake, getting Trilobite Rock up to Eldritch is going to help you with multi-kill. Eventually, this will help you push the League Spirit Portal. Very, very important here. Honestly, actually, I forget what I said. Amberite. This, all the while you're progressing your account and getting this up, the No Bubble Left Behind +1 bubble of Amberite is going to help a ton with your progress just over time. Try to get this to Eldritch so you can get the additional bubble level every single day. Yeah, and you have more than enough speed to reach that island, so it shouldn't be that hard of finding the Eldritch variant of that relic, especially with the bonuses you get from the artifact find chance here. Okay. I know you probably hate Blood Berserker, but I recommend relinking your characters here a little bit and just, fixing this. Try to get this character to level 40, please, at the very minimum, so you can unlock Tranquil, and then you can put him back on Permeep and forget about it. Just level 40 so you can passively level up Divinity. Leveling up your Divinity actually does increase the bonuses you get from the gods that you're linked to. So your bonus that you're getting from Permeep is actually lower than you imagine. You're probably not getting the full effect of Permeep. If not, you could be getting more effect by leveling up your Divinity level. So you have a level 18 Divinity guy. You could be getting more if you link it to a character that's like level 53 or 78, for example. But 40 is like the bare minimum I'd really recommend. So you can get the passive EXP leveling, Divinity level, Tranquil prayer style that you have on all of your other characters. So get to level 40 Divinity, then you can link back to Permeep on this character and forget about it. Not bad here. Yeah, I mean, it's at this stage in the game, it's really just slow down, worry about the earlier game mechanics, and start focusing on skill efficiency more, as it is for most people. League Spirits is a good natural stopping point, which is why I recommend focusing on scaling efficiency at this point than I do earlier in the World 6, because you get access to Sussy Gene and start worrying about the quest for summoning. And summoning is something you want to progress, you just don't want to finish it before you get that Sussy Gene. So now that you're here, focus on doing the quest for Sussy Gene, unlocking the stamps, upgrading the stamps, worrying about skilling efficiency, maxing out Boron, and just upgrading as much skilling efficiency, getting the billion print, finishing Equinox. Just worry about the stuff you missed from World 1 to World 5. And then once you have your skilling efficiency, you have a billion print, you have enough atom generation to support upgrading things like power of Try 1, Try 2, and Try 3. Then you can start atoming that, focusing on pushing the world, and eventually finishing World 6 and, doing whatever you want from there and kind of being freeform. Sorry about that. Anyways, so good luck, man. Hope that helps clarify some of the things I said in the previous videos and the guides I released. But if you have any questions, as always, reach down below in the comments or in the Discord as well. Idleon chat, we're all helpful there. So thanks for watching. Have a good one, YouTube.